What's slapping? Mike Reaction. I'm back at it with another banging reaction. So stay locked in as I give y'all these bangers back to back. Y'all already know what I'm coming with. All right, so look, this is other vlogger named Annie K. All right, so she gave her input on the Armon and Reginae situation. Now, personally, my opinion, they need to hash the shit out, fix it. It's a lot of people out here doing way worse than they are. Okay, so they're not the only people. So they can fix it in a grown manner sense. Anyways, so we're gonna see what she got to say about it. Then I'm gonna put my input on it too. But she said, well, in the title right here, it says Armand and Reginae break up as she speaks on the situation, details inside. So I want to know what these details are. So subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of these videos, man. Because I like to put some sense into people's heads and stuff like that, man, to make them realize that we not gonna be here for a long time. So why do all the bickering and fighting? You feel what I'm saying? We only here for a short amount of time. Think about it, man. Life goes on, man, for real. So hash it out, talk about it. If it can't be fixed, break up, move on. If it can be fixed, you know what to do. That's my take on it. Let's do it.
That Armon and Reginae have broke up. Based on their tweets, they're no longer following each other. In addition to them no longer following each other on social media, I also have the screenshots of the since deleted tweets from both parties. We're going to start with Reginae first. And in Reginae's own words, she said, "You can't show someone all their love and backtrack." Armand then responds saying, "Me working on my music, going to the studio is me not showing you love no more. Don't give off to these people that I switched up. I do too much and show too much love to you for you to come on here and try and do me like this, like I'm not with you and talk to you every day."
Y'all just heard on mine. Now that's a grown conversation. That's a grown reply that he just stated in his little tweet. That's fully grown. Like for real. Now, don't get me wrong. Women or men, they can both be messy. You know what I'm saying? Or spiteful in situations and stuff like that. It happens, man. It's called a relationship. It's called being mad at the one you love. You know what I mean? It's many a things, but it can also be fixed. And I don't know why this is going on between them or what happened directly. That's what I want to get to because right now, what I'm getting off of this tweet right here is basically she got mad at him because of something. That's what I'm getting off of it. I can't read minds or I'm not with them. I'm not with them. I haven't even met them in person before. So that's all I'm getting from this.
Reginae then goes on to respond, "Folks come in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. I don't know who to trust at this point. Don't you ever fall out of love with yourself." Now, guys, in my opinion, do I feel like they're broken up for good? No, I'm gonna have to be real and keep it 100. And I feel like it's not the case.
Yep, she right. She is totally right. Um, let me see. Lil Wayne is her dad. And I know she probably seen stuff in the industry before that probably got her head like, Armand. Look, I'm straight. I'm just saying that probably got her head like, hey, Armand, this, that, and the third look good, like this, that, and the third, and and you gotta remember, man, like soon as they got together, Armand page was like at a steady pace. It was going up, steady pace. Kind of slow, but it was going up though. But soon as they got together, his page start both well, her page shot the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? His page start going up quicker than what it was. You know what I mean? This is the power couple. blah, blah, blah. This is the power couple of YouTube. You know what I mean? So that's just what that was. And all the females probably hitting this inbox, this, that, and the third. Females or dudes, they don't care. They don't care, man. They'll hit you up. Just say this and say that. He say, she say, like I said yesterday in the other vlog, other reaction video that I posted. about this, and it'll just go left real quick, man. If your significant other is not going for it or has security issues, insecurity issues. Sorry, security has insecurity issues. So
for them too. Reginae, she seems to be a loving person. Armon the same way. I just don't see these two breaking up for good. They might have taken a little break because a lot of things people don't seem to understand about relationships. When that first feeling make you feel like you could just jump off the building with the person and y'all in love. All of that is good, but once the cupcake phase is over, real life hits. So for some people, when that real life set in, they
hold up, see, hey, look, man, this is like I don't know, I don't know. From this conversation right here, whoo, boy, this could be a cold podcast. I'm trying to tell you, with some people in the room. But man, look, I hate it when people say honeymoon phase. I mean, that may be right, but in my eyes, that's just true colors. You know, your self is coming out. Your pure self is coming out. I know honeymoon phase. You know, say for instance, if you're talking to somebody and everything's peaches and cream, whatever, boom, boom, all smiles, all laughs and stuff like that. You're not even seeing each other every day. You know, they call that honeymoon phase. Now, when you start seeing that person every day and they start doing this, that, and the third that you're not used to, or something that ticks you a little bit, but you don't say nothing, and you know that kind of get on your nerves a little bit, but you don't say nothing, and you let it ride, and they still do the same thing because that's what they're used to, you know, until it gets approached. It gets approached, and he have his opinion, she have her opinion, and that's when the rubber meets the road. That right there is when you find out if you guys are meant to be or not, because likes and dislikes is a big thing in a relationship. You know, if you can't decide on one thing or you can't come together on something, if that person don't like what's going on or has a problem with what you got, or you have a problem with what she got going on. So
hey, we're together, we're a couple, it's established, we live together. People get complacent with their partner. I think that's the number one failure with relationships in marriages as well, in today's society, because a person will do so much to get you. Then when they get you, they'll get complacent. So it's and by them being so young, they still have a lot to figure out. They have a lot to grow apart and together. So I just really take this as a little space. I don't really think these two are done permanently. If they are, I would be surprised. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I would be surprised because I just don't see it. I don't see it. The way that he loves on her and the way that she smiles, it's like the innocent childlike puppy love smile. And when somebody makes you feel like that, you're gonna fight for that relationship.
she took the words right out of my mouth. I'm not even gonna talk much on that one. You heard what she said. That's what it is. Whenever he looks at her, it's that look. Y'all seen all the vlogs that they did together, cooking and everything, right? It's that look that he give her. It's that look that she give him. When he not looking at her, she look at him. At the back of his head is still a look. You know, they're not done. I guarantee you they're not done. And the social media community, YouTube community by itself is gonna put them back together. They cannot break up. They are not having that. I guarantee you.
Just seeing her past relationship with YFE and Lucci, Reginae fought for that relationship until she couldn't anymore. So I just don't see her giving up on Armand that fast. I don't see Armand giving up on Reginae that fast. They just had a little spat, and people have spats. People like you have to give these people their space. One thing about being a celebrity that I noticed with celebrities, like they live their life in the public eye enough. So the sense of privacy that they crave, that they want, is oftentimes it cross over into, unfortunately, their celebrity life because it's so public. So I do understand why a lot of celebrities take precaution to like keep their relationships sacred, private as possible, or as for as long as they can. I definitely get that. I understand because I'm private and I'm a normal person. So, I like my privacy. I don't even tell my girlfriends everything when it comes to my marriage and my man. Like, this our business. If we have a spat, we have a spat. Now, in cases that you need to vent, I would say one person that you really, really can trust, that's okay. Just be aware of that. And when you're venting, because you got to understand and keep in mind that your friends are your friends. And once you forgive your man, they might not do the same. So the best advice that I can give besides venting for those who feel like they need to or have to vent, be careful who you vent to.
Now let me show y'all one more. Let me show y'all one more. I want to react to something else on them because I want to find out more tea. Let me see something right fast, y'all. Give me 1 second. Right here, let me see something. She talking in this one. Hold on.
My big Foxton too, such a blessing. Like I feel I'm really blessed and I am very thankful for everything that I have going on.
Now, pay attention to this, okay? Her reaction and her movements and stuff like that, the way she talks, you can tell how much you miss a person. You can tell if you're hurt. You can tell if that person is hurt. You know what I mean? You can tell from a lot of people's body language. You know what I mean? So just let's pay attention to this real quick.
Going for myself. And yeah, I feel like as a woman, as a female, I feel like we need to root for ourselves more too as well, like with everything that we have going on. Like be our biggest fans as well, and I am my biggest fan, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Everybody know right now in the comments below, man. Go ahead and put that sad face for me. I need a sad face in the comments below, man, because you can tell by her voice that she had to. You already know I'm sick. Anyways, she had to pump herself up to say happy. That took a lot of effort out of her. That took a lot of effort, and you can tell they're not over with. She's a snappy girl. She's snappy as hell. That's just who she is. That's her character as a human being. And Armon, he don't take no shit. So he don't like being lied on. He's loyal to the one he loves. He'll do everything and anything that they want, long as they treat him right. It's that's just who they. If he was here right now, he'd say the same thing I'm saying. He'll agree with everything I'm saying. Um, but yeah, they're not done though. In the beginning of this reaction video, that was some real facts being shot. Tell me what y'all think about this video and subscribe. Get back to me.
What do you mean by that?